What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Nerd Informer podcast. We're
What up?
back. We're back to shooting things down. So we're going to do a part two of the episode we did the other day.
Oh yeah, dude, it's getting crazy, man. It's getting crazy. You know what? I think it's going to continue. We're going to keep shooting because right now the Navy, the Air Force, is like shit. We just shot down another one. Let's go get another one. You know what I mean?
It's
It's
hunting
like
season now.
it seems kind of like it is
We're just straight up murking these things.
because I'm pretty sure there's been other things in the sky that they haven't shot down, and you know what I mean. Like now it seems like it's all game.
So the latest one was yesterday. I want to read this real quick. This is from Washington. An American fighter jet acting on orders of President Biden and Prime Minister Justin Trudeau of Canada shot down another unidentified flying object on Saturday. Canadian and American officials said in the latest installment of the drama playing out in the skies over North America. I ordered the takedown of an unidentified object that violated Canadian airspace, Mr. Trudeau said in a statement posted on Twitter.
That's pretty insane.
Yeah, we're just taking everything down.
It seems like that's just the trend now, dude.
It was over. As with the object that Mr. Biden ordered shot down near Alaska on Friday, officials said that they had yet to determine just what had been blasted out of the sky over the Yukon, which borders Alaska.
I just saw a video on TikTok today that there was fighter jets escorting an AC-130, and the person was commenting saying whatever they shot down is in that AC-130.
There's pictures, and I don't know if they're real or not, or if they can even have them by now, of a. I think you might have sent me one of them.
Yeah. The cylinder tube,
cylindrical metal object that they shot down.
Yeah. See, I didn't confirm if that was the real one. I just saw that's the first thing I saw. So I can't really confirm it. But it looked, dude, I don't know. You never know though. If these things are unmanned and they're the ones that are going like really fucking fast, that's pretty insane tech. Like that's pretty insane.
We might want to start asking some questions before we keep blowing things out of the sky.
Well, that's what I mean. It's just like, dude, look, aliens gonna be like, oh my god, I finally found a planet with life, and then fucking dog.
Here comes the rednecks with F-22s blowing things out of the sky.
We've hibernated for 100 years on our ship. Like,
it took them 25 years to get here from wherever they're from, and we just blast them out of the sky.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Prometheus.
Like we're getting pretty aggressive with them. Like before, we would just see them and take pictures. Now we're shooting them out of the sky.
Yeah, I think the
whole thing
hungry for some more.
The whole thing's pretty crazy, man.
It is, because you know what was crazy? We saw pictures though of the balloon right after this. We haven't seen shit.
Nothing. They won't say nothing about. No, not telling nobody nothing.
Yeah. So something is happening, or they have something that is pretty fucking crazy, in my opinion.
There was another article that I found on the Insider. Chinese authorities said they were preparing to shoot down an unidentified flying object spotted near the Yellow Sea. I don't think they didn't look like they actually fired on it, but they're seeing things. This is from today. Local authorities in China's eastern Shandong province said on Sunday that they had spotted an unidentified flying object and were preparing to shoot it down, according to the Global Times.
That's insane.
China's state-affiliated tabloid.
It's like it's a U.S. weather balloon.
They're shooting down our shit now.
Dude.
The object was spotted near the coastal city of Rizaha on the Yellow Sea, and authorities reminded fishermen to be safe, said the state media outlet.
That's pretty insane, dude. And now they're shooting shit down too? Like, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know. I'm waiting for Independence Day to happen. And
it's gonna happen. We shot their peacekeepers, and now they're gonna fucking kill us.
They were coming to just be like, "What's up, man? Like, you know, I'm here."
Yeah.
You know.
now we pretty much created Independence Day.
Jesus, man,
it's insane, dude. I'm actually really excited to see what is next, because like this week, I guarantee something else is getting shot down.
That's 2 days in a row we shot one down.
Yeah. I guarantee this week we're gonna have another podcast of what the fuck are we shooting at?
I just feel like maybe we should ask some questions before we continue on with our
That's
course
not
of
their
action.
logic. Their logic is let's shoot and ask questions later.
Okay, so you just shot one down. Like, let's look at and see what that was before you go shoot another one down, right? Like,
Yeah.
this happened yesterday, one day after the other one was shot down. 24 hours.
We steal their tech. Our jets are doing 27,000 miles an hour.
Oh man.
No, yeah, it's pretty crazy though. Like I'm excited to see this. I guarantee this week we'll see something else happen. It's something around the world that's going to happen. I don't know. I have a feeling. I just have that feeling that this isn't the last of it.
Well, things are starting to come out now. There's an article in the BBC News. A new declassified U.S. government report on UFO sightings by U.S. troops has revealed hundreds of new cases. It says the U.S. National Intelligence Office is now aware of 510 reported sightings and an increase over the 144 compiled in the the spy agency's first of 2021 assessment.
Damn. I think I googled it a second ago, and it looks like I don't know if this is right, but 350 new UFO sightings this week.
Wow. It says nearly half of the new sightings were deemed unremarkable and attributed to human origins, according to the report. However, more than 100 of the encounters remain unexplained. The report
Yeah.
says that encounters with UFOs, which the government calls unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, continue to occur in restricted or sensitive airspace, highlighting possible concerns for safety and national security.
Damn.
So of the 366 new reports, 26 were deemed to be drones, 163 were balloons, and 6 aerial objects were attributed to clutter.
What the fuck is clutter?
What kind of clutter we got just flying around in the sky?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, what do you
Like space,
classify
like
clutter?
space, I understand, but
Yeah,
what do we got?
we're slowly trapping ourselves in Earth. You know that, right? With
Yeah,
all the shit we have up there,
yeah,
all the satellites, everything we have, it's slowly trapping us.
yeah. Because at some point you're not going to be able to make an escape without having to dodge
Yeah,
something. You know.
yeah. I don't know what they can do to even fix that. You know what I mean? You can't do anything. You think
No,
with you think with how much shit is floating up there, this USS satellite or whatever it is, the space station, is in the same orbit. I don't know how that fucker doesn't get took out all by all that shit. Like
I think
it's
they can. I think they have some sort of control over it with thrusters or whatever. They can move it around a little bit, but yeah, you're
but with
right.
how many
There's
things
so
are up there.
much stuff that's up there.
Like, have you seen a picture of like a diagram of what it actually would look like if you could see all of it around the Earth? It's fucking incredible.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's at one point they're all floating at the same thing because they're all at the same point where the gravity's still pulling towards the Earth.
Right.
So like I don't know how the thing has not got taken out yet. Like it's insane. Like hundreds of thousands of satellites. Like there's just I don't know. Probably not hundreds of thousands, but probably tens of thousands.
The Chinese are just sending up their last piece of their space station.
Oh, really?
So I
Wait,
think
do
it's
they
actually
have their own space station or do they share with the
no, they have their own. Well, I don't know if they share with
Oh,
somebody else.
okay.
They don't share with ours. They have their own.
Okay. I know that ours is actually going to be crashing in like what they say, 7 years.
Something like that. I don't know if it. I guess I don't know. Like it
I think I read it's going to be
at
coming
this
to Earth in like seven
at
years.
this point, the next thing we shoot down will be our place, our space station.
Probably. But yeah, dude, the UAP news, man, is getting crazy.
I don't get how you shoot stuff down like that and not know what it is, and then continue to shoot it down. Like unless they know that it's like China or somebody's that they don't want to
Oh, okay.
know what it is. You know what I
I
mean?
think that China, we would get somewhere that China is mad that we shot their shit down because that's how the balloon was. Like the balloon, they said, hey, that was not right to shoot it down. You kind of crossed the line there. So if it was something like that,
Well, it was in
China
our
would say
airspace and it was under like 60,000 feet. Anything under like 60,000 feet is fair game.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
they knew it when they did it. They figured, they're probably like, I can't believe they didn't shoot it down a long time ago. Like, how to get all
That's
the way
what I
across the
was
country?
thinking. That's what I was thinking. And they have like 3 or 4 of these fuckers, dude. Dude, that is like the cheapest, easiest way to probably get surveillance.
Yeah, and they had another one over Latin America. I don't know whatever happened to it, but I saw there was reports of another one that was over Latin America. But they're just sending them
Uh,
out everywhere, and I understand the thought behind it. It's like just send them all out and see what you get back. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
If one gets shot down, oh
yeah,
well.
no
Like,
harm, no foul. You know what I mean? You get what you get.
yeah.
It probably cost them nothing to fucking put up. You know what I mean? That's probably I don't know
Yeah.
how much tech's in the thing, but it
And
doesn't look
probably
like
most
it was. It
expensive,
doesn't look
the
like it
most
was
ex-
controllable, really. It looked
no,
like it
the
was.
most expensive thing on it probably is the helium. You know what I mean? You know how much helium
Yeah,
costs?
yeah.
Like, it's a lot of fucking money in a balloon that size. Holy fuck, dude.
And I don't know what kind of spy stuff that it had on it, but
Yeah.
it,
That
it's
that
it's a
is what I was
super cheap
thinking.
way of just letting them see what happens. You know what I mean? Just let it go and
Yeah.
see what happens.
It's insane. Yeah, but dude, it's crazy, man. I'm really excited for this week because I think this week we're gonna see something else shut down, to be honest. They're in the mode of they're not fucking around now.
Well, with all the sightings and stuff, yeah, if they start taking these things out, you're going to get some
Well,
sort
the
of
only
answer.
thing is, I want them to share what they're shooting down. I don't want to know, oh, cool, you shot that down. I
Well,
want to know what the fuck it
that's
was.
what makes you question everything. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's just like
for
with
sure.
anything. It's like conspiracy theories. That's how conspiracy theories start. You know what I mean? Like the government does something legitimately that it should, maybe should or shouldn't do, but there was a particular reason for it. But they don't
Yeah.
tell nobody nothing about it. And then the next thing you know, it's become a whole nother thing,
Oh,
and
oh
now it's
yeah.
something else.
Well, I don't like that they showed us the balloons like the day of. They showed us those pictures, dude. And now they're
Well, I
bringing
mean, I
whatever.
guess they knew what it was initially. They were just trying to decide what to do with it. I don't
Yeah,
know that they knew what this was.
yeah. I don't think they did.
Because all reports were it was basically just a cylindrical object about the size of a bus, which I guess would put it about 35, 40 feet long. And I don't know
Yeah,
how wide or whatever. But I mean, that's a good size object.
yeah, and floating, no propulsion. So I'm pretty excited. Actually, no, we're probably never gonna hear what the fuck it is. I'm sure someone will try and pry in and ask on their interviews and everything, but
I just picture like some little green man getting ready to land. Like, all right, guys, we're going to go make contact and we're going to be friends and
we're
just
coming
bam.
peace
Yeah. And just smoke them.
and smoke them, dude.
Very American.
Independence Day, too, dude.
It's a very American thing to do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, definitely, definitely.
I don't know, man. It's pretty
Yeah,
wild.
I know.
This thing says that there's 171 sightings still remain uncharacterized and unattributed, meaning not enough information was collected to effectively identify them throughout the last year. That doesn't,
Damn.
that in and of itself doesn't make sense to me. Like, well, it's in our airspace. You got to have enough just by radar. You can get an idea of what it might be.
Yeah, and how much technology they have, dude. They can probably get to anything in the sky in the United States within 5 minutes.
Well, and act and I, and you can see how it acts and how it moves and stuff. If it's moving in ways that we've never seen before, then obviously,
Yeah.
it's something crazy,
Oh
or at
yeah,
least
yeah.
something that we don't know about.
If it is unmanned though, like I could be unmanned. Like that would be just insane. Like who's controlling it? That's what I would know. Like what the fuck is in the sky?
Well, at this point, you hope it's unmanned because they're blowing things away. Then
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
it'll be like Men in Black when we kill the Archillian
Oh my
prince
god.
or whatever when you got to kill him.
Yeah.
they
Oh
gave
my
you they
god.
gave you like 24 hours to bring the guy to justice, or we were gonna kill everybody.
Oh yeah.
We're going full Men in Black here, bro.
Soon we will. Soon we will be because all I want to know is what the fuck it was. I just want to see a picture. The pictures that I see are not believable enough to me to think that that's it.
The one in
But
Canada looks like it hit land because it went over the Yukon. So
Oh, is there a picture of it?
I mean, no, but that's where they think it
Oh,
landed.
okay.
But I mean, obviously it's winter there, and it's 20 below probably.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's that would probably make it a little harder to get to. But
UFO Canada.
there's
Let's
no way
see.
you don't shoot something down and be on top of it immediately. You know,
Yeah, for sure. They're shooting it like I was saying, like anybody anywhere in any airspace around us, we could probably be in wherever the fuck it is in minutes, dude.
and they said that they're the first one they're trying to get apparently went into the water, so they only have certain windows of time where they can get the unmanned vehicles down to
Oh,
see what
okay.
it is and what
Yeah.
they would have to do to get it and how deep it is.
Well, you know what? If we made it to the Titanic, we can make it to that. That's just my thought.
Yeah, I want to see pictures of it. I think that it's either going to be super cool or like totally anticlimactic, and it's like nothing.
It says fourth UFO spotted over the U.S. after hours taking down airborne object. Dude, yeah, I don't know what it is this week with UAPs, man.
I think they're finally just shooting them down now. Like they
I
finally want to
think that
know and they're
that
just
might
shooting
be
them.
it. Because they've had plenty of opportunities in the past and they just never
Yeah.
engaged. And now
Well, it's
something
like the
changed.
Nimitz. They chased that thing for
Yeah.
however long, and I don't think they were prepared to open fire on it or shoot at it. They just were
No,
trying to
yeah,
figure
the
out
way
what the
that
hell
it
it
sounded,
was.
the interview, yeah, the way that the interview sounded, it sounded like they weren't even going to even try it because if they
They
could
were
go
just trying to figure
fast,
out what it was.
yeah,
Really.
you got to think if something can go that fast around you, it can kill you in a fucking second. Like if it's not even trying and it's doing laps around a fighter jet, you don't want to fuck with it, probably.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, what kind of let's say it's extraterrestrial from not of this world. What kind
Yeah.
of the technology it would take for that to happen? What kind of weapons could they have that would just what I mean?
Well, that's what
Like,
I mean. Imagine if it just sets
just
off like major
annihilate you.
EMPs and just fucking drops them out of the sky. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Who knows? Who knows what those fucking things are? Like I could do a whole episode on Nimitz, dude. There's so many cool like statistics about that. It's unreal. Like it is unreal.
Let's see here. On Reuters, it says that the U.S. military shot down a flying object over Lake Huron near the Canadian border. U.S. officials said on Sunday, as North American security forces have been on high alert for airborne threats. Two U.S. officials speaking on condition of anonymity told Reuters that the military had shot down the object, but declined to say whether it resembled the large white Chinese balloon that was shot down earlier this month. U.S. Representative Eliza Solkin, who represents a district in Michigan near where the incident took place, said pilots from the U.S. Air Force and National Guard shot down the object. Great work by all who carried out the mission. They don't really give you a whole lot of information on it. They're saying that, meanwhile, Canadian investigators are hunting for the wreckage of the unidentified flying object that was shot down.
So U.S. fighter jets scrambled to take it down for them.
Yeah, the U.S. jets took it down
Okay, all right.
after Trudeau said take it down. Then
We probably took it.
recovery teams are on the ground looking to find and analyze the object. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau told reporters on Sunday, the security of citizens is our top priority, and that's why I made the decision to have the unidentified object shot down, he said, adding that it had posed a danger to civilian aircraft. Doesn't say how
Damn.
high it was flying. I wonder if it was the same, like 40,000 feet.
Oh yeah. See, I saw some video of something getting shot down from a fighter jet, and I think that was it. Because this one had a fucking explosion.
The balloon that got shot down was 200 feet tall.
Damn, that's
That's a
fucking
huge balloon,
huge.
dude.
That's what I mean. Do you know how much helium costs? Like just alone the helium is like expensive. And like that fucker probably was really expensive, probably.
Says on Sunday, the Federal Aviation Administration briefly closed space above Lake Michigan. On Saturday, the U.S. military scrambled fighter jets in Montana to investigate a radar abnormality there. Yeah, they closed the lake down and shit.
That's fucking crazy. I guarantee we will be on this podcast again this week with another thing shot down.
They condemned the U.S. shooting down on the coast here. China denies the first balloon was being used for surveillance and says it was a civilian research craft. It condemned the United States for shooting down off the coast of South Carolina last Saturday.
They'll say anything at this point.
Well, yeah, what are they gonna say? Yeah, we were spying on you.
Yeah, it's
Clearly,
like
they were spying on us.
good luck going to find it in the middle of the ocean. Like,
Well, that's the
yeah.
thing. They saw it, like Canada saw it long before we did, and they
I don't
never
know
told
why they
us.
tell us. Like,
That's
that's
what
a,
I'm saying. Like they never told us. They were just like,
yeah,
"Got nothing to see here," move along.
that is pretty crazy.
At least 3 other flying objects have been destroyed over North America since then, as military and intelligence officials focus on airborne threats.
Damn.
So they're blowing all kinds of shit out of the air, dude. You're only
Yeah,
hearing about some of it.
I'm telling you. This week it's gonna be one or more.
The White House said only that the recent downed objects did not closely resemble the Chinese balloon, echoing Schumer's description of them as much smaller.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the one in Alaska was size of a car.
The first one said it was the size of a small car.
Yeah.
We will not definitively characterize them until we can recover the debris, which we are working on.
It's like show us the videos then. Show us something.
So it looks like they shot this thing down where nobody can fucking get to it. Well, that's what they're telling you.
Oh yeah. They're probably flying in new spaceships right now.
Well, they're shooting them. Yeah. Next
The
week we're
USA
gonna
can
unveil.
that.
Next week we're gonna unveil a new plane, and it looks just
That's
like
what I mean. Their fighter jets are going like,
Tic-Tac.
yeah, exactly. New
Oddly enough,
technology.
it looks exactly like what we shot down.
South Park needs to come out with a fucking episode of this, dude.
Oh, I'm sure they will. In 2 weeks, it'll be.
Oh yeah. Shoot it down. Anything that comes over them. I could see it, dude.
Debris is in remote locale. Canadian counterparts trying to piece together what was shot down over the Yukon may have their own challenges. The territory is sparsely populated region in Canada's far northwest, which borders Alaska. It can be brutally cold in the winter, but temperatures are usually mild for this time of year, which could ease the recovery effort. So what did they shoot down over by Lake Michigan?
Okay. I know they took out the one by South Carolina, but what happened to the one in Montana? They shoot that one down too?
Well, they first saw that's the one that was over Montana. It went all the way across the country.
How
They
fast
let it get all the way across the country, and then they took it out.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they shot it down over the South Carolina coast.
Okay. See, I thought those were two different ones. That's where I was mistaken.
No, it was just one.
Okay. Damn, they let it fly over every fucking state.
But the one from China is one they really want to get their hands on because they think they have imagery of intelligence, of our military capabilities and stuff like that.
Yeah,
most of our nuclear stuff's underground though, so short of like seeing certain movements and stuff, that's really all you're going to see. I don't think you're going to be able to get that much information. I mean, I'm sure they can use whatever they get, but
yeah, but yeah, you're right. Everything's underground. It'd be pretty hard to distinguish. Probably they make it that way. So
I think North Dakota's got like our biggest stock of nuclear weapons and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
But it's all underground. Like it's not like they got it laying out in like a Ace Hardware fucking lumber yard. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
In reality, they got really lazy and cheap, and it just says big. They're just laying.
They got them in some guy's backyard.
Yeah.
We're gonna store these here. Whatever you do, don't touch them.
Oh my god. It's not IOU.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Republican lawmaker Mike Turner, who serves on the U.S. House Armed Services Committee, suggests the White House might be overcompensating for what he describes as its previously lax monitoring of American airspace. They do appear somewhat trigger happy, Turner told CNN on Sunday. I would prefer them to be trigger happy, than to be permissive.
Be honest, I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's great if you know what you're shooting down.
Well, that's exactly it. That's what I mean.
Like I agree with them 100% until we don't know what we're shooting down, and
yeah. Jeez.
We wake up tomorrow morning and there's 48 of them overhead getting ready to annihilate us
Oh shit.
because we keep shooting down their kids on spring break.
Oh my god.
Like their kids on vacation and shit. We're just whacking them as they come up.
It's happening. That's funny.
But I wonder how many are over places where they don't have like a military that they can take them out with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Zimbabwe and shit. Like, they're not taking
Oh,
anything.
like places like that, like
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
or some shit.
right.
Yeah.
I wonder. So I wondering if they're having the same issue there, and obviously they can't do anything about it because they can't shoot them down. You know, it's probably
they're actually having a cup of coffee with them.
yeah. There's
Just,
probably 10 countries on Earth that have the ability to shoot down, something like that.
yeah, you're right.
But the thing about the one that was shot down Friday, if they said it looked like the cylindrical object, which some would compare to the Tic Tac UFO, that thing was moving at retarded speeds. Like, we're not going to shoot that thing down unless it wants to be shot down. Like,
and that's why I think they said they didn't shoot it down, is because if they can go that fast around you, like nothing in $1 billion debt, what do you think its weapon capability is? Like, it could probably take your shit out the second it wanted to.
Well, that's my point. Like, how'd they get this one? Like, did they get lucky shot off? Like, was it just chilling there? Like, what, you know what I mean? Did it break down?
I thought about that too, because I'm like, well, the thing is, it probably
was waiting on a tow truck and we just went along and annihilated them.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the other ones, they would shut down fighter jets' ability to shoot missiles. Remember, like in the past, like you've heard that, like
I've seen that before where they talked about it being
So this one
and messing with their navigation shit and all that stuff where they couldn't.
So this one didn't do any of that, and they were able to shoot it down. That's the only reason why I'm really curious about this one, is because like the other ones stop them from doing anything they want.
Right.
Like they mess with the radar, they mess with the missiles, they mess with a bunch.
That's why you wonder if it was like if it had an issue. Like, assume for a second that it is something from outer space or not from this world. Like, did it break down? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. But to be honest, I don't know. I'm excited to see the news. Well, hopefully see the news this week about it, because I'm always curious about this. So like, it's gonna be exciting.
The one in Montana, it didn't look like they shot anything down, because there was another one. It says separately, the U.S. military also scrambled fighter jets in Montana to investigate a radar abnormality that triggered a brief federal closure of airspace. So I don't know if it disappeared, maybe, and they couldn't get a hold of it, or what, or if it was they just deemed it to be something, a weather balloon or something,
Yeah.
But it makes sense. So if they're UFOs and they're fucking, taking off, like maybe they saw it and all of a sudden it's gone. They can't do anything about it. You know what I mean?
That can happen. Oh yeah, that definitely happens.
That would make a lot more
sense.
Especially
with the fast ones, dude. The Nimitz story is by far the craziest one. I love rewatching that and seeing all the
the little description we do have from it kind of describes the Nimitz, situation.
Yeah. So maybe
other than the speed, other than the speed and stuff, because we shot it down. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw the video of the fighter jet taking it down. It blew up too, like pretty big. So
I haven't seen a video of it actually taking that one down yet.
Yeah, I saw it today, and
it was only at 40,000 feet. So anybody who were around, well, they shot it down in a place where no one really around, but anybody that would be around would be video of it all over the fucking place.
Yeah, the video that I think I saw was either it was on another fighter jet or it was on the, I don't even know. I have to find it.
It said aloft at 40,000 feet, it posed a risk to civilian air traffic and was shot down at 3:41 Eastern Standard Time.
Damn.
There is no reason to believe that the impact of the object in the Canadian territory is any public concern. Some kids are going to stumble upon it. And
oh my god.
Mommy, there's a little green man in my... It's a fucking ET situation.
It seals them in like the Flight of the Navigator.
Yeah. They get powers and shit. And...
That's fun.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, we can probably wrap it up here.
It's such an interesting story, man. It's going to be fun to watch.
No, it is. And that's why I'm excited. This week, I'm telling you, we're going to be back on the podcast saying, what the fuck is going on? And I have a big feeling that's gonna happen. The way things are going, dude.
If it goes down, I'll be back on to talk about it for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what it is.
All right, well, we got football starting, so let's wrap this up, and we will see you guys next time, unless something else gets
All
shot down.
right. And anybody, if you guys follow all the way to the end, make sure to check out disgruntledcoffee.com. That's our coffee website. So if you guys want to check it out, head on over there. It'd be cool. So just throwing all that out there.
We got some cool sales going on right now, so check it out.
All right. Take it easy, everybody.
See ya.